Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Going Gone, and we are here at Fisherman's Cove in Kincardine, Ontario. So in Fisherman's Cove, there's a lot of things to do in this area. Basically, the campground has a beach. It even has a pet swimming area, and it has a boat launch as well, and rentals for canoes, kayaks, paddle boats, and of course, they have the best part, which is they have the inflatable lake toys that you have, wherein you can slide, you can climb up, right, and just enjoy the lake as what it's meant to be. So Fisherman's Cove is actually a privately owned campground. Actually been here for about 50 years. They continuously improve this park, and I'm just very amazed with regards to the improvements they did. The last time we were here was probably about 5 years ago, and yet they have done a lot of things like updating the water park, update with regards to the playgrounds here at Fisherman's Cove. So if you have a chance, visit Fisherman's Cove, as you won't regret it.
So these are the cottages here. They are located further back in the campground. These cottages, I believe, have a washroom inside. And there are there's like 5 of them here in this area. So these are on the map seen as tent sites. This is actually where we stayed during our trip here. These sites have water and 30 amp hookup, but there are no sewer hookups in this area.
So Fisherman's Cove is a full-service campground. They have a lot of sites available. They have 30 amp and 50 amp hookups here. There are some which have water and electric, but there are also some which is full service, meaning water, electric, and sewer. They have different site settings in the sense of one is close to the beach. There's another one which is a wooded area where we are, which is on Woods Boulevard, and definitely there are a lot of things to do in this campground. They have 2 swimming pools, not that cold for an indoor pool, but the nice thing, even though because of COVID, they do have windows inside the swimming pool, which is an enclosed space, but with regards to it, you can actually go into the actual pool area and not worry because the windows are open. They monitor the number of people inside the pool.
So this is the indoor pool. They also have a jacuzzi. This area here actually comes out from the pool area, and they have a nice lounging space where you can just sit, soak up the sun, and you've got a view of the lake and just a nice place to kick back and just chill and enjoy your day. We are now in the town of Kincardine, about 20-minute drive from Fisherman's Cove.
Just to take a look at the town, see what's there to do, and just check it out.
Our thoughts on Fisherman's Cove Campground is it's a nice family-oriented private campground. The beach is relatively big. There's part of the beach also has like a pet-friendly area, so you can bring your dogs to swim there. The lake also is a good size for kayaking, paddleboarding, canoeing. They also have rentals there that you can make use of. And it's a nice enclosed lake for you to explore. Beach also had like the inflatables, what do you call that? Like water.
So what Christina was talking about was actually it's a trampoline that they have. It's a trampoline that's an inflatable. There are also large water slides, right? There's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 3, right? There's even one wherein you go all the way up to the top, like rock climbing, right? And then from the very top, probably about, I would say about 15 to 20 feet up in the air, you would jump from the top of that to the lake, and that's definitely an experience. So for the dump station, well, the dump station there, as we mentioned, we stayed in a water and electric site, but the dump station there is actually pretty decent. There are 2 lines, right, which in terms of the black water flush, it is threaded, so you can actually flush your tanks. So the closest town to Fisherman's Cove, which we found interesting, was Kincardine. In Kincardine, during the weekends, well, at least when we went, if I'm not mistaken, this happens actually during the summertime, but on the weekends, they actually close off Main Street, right? And they actually have different stalls there, different people, different vendors selling different things, trinkets, small little things, clothes. It comes from clothes. It could be souvenirs for Christmas, things like that, which makes the town terms the appeal of the town really shine, right? Usually with these towns, it's very, very small and quaint, but for Kincardine, it is it is relatively kept to its history, but at the same time, they have modernized things. For the beach area there, we actually went to the beachfront, which is close to the port area, and definitely it is a wide stretch of sand. It is a nice place to be in. Definitely, if you have boats, it is a nice place to be. If you have, especially for parasailing or sailing boats, I'm sorry, sailing boats. So for sailing boats, definitely we saw a lot of them. Also, there's a lot of places there in the back area where you can do picnics. There were tables that I noticed there in Kincardine, and definitely it is a must place to see. There is also a lookout point that we saw there in Main Street, and you can actually see a nice view of the lighthouse all the way to the shoreline of Kincardine where the boats take off. So it's a pretty nice and picturesque sight to see, and definitely it is one of the things that you should visit. As for the distance of this town from Fisherman's Cove, it's probably a good 15, maximum 20 minutes away. So if you are trying to load gas or anything like that for your trip back home, definitely consider Kincardine. Visit the town, load up some gas, and basically it's a nice place to be.
We had practically no cell service. This is for Kudo and Telus Mobile. If we got lucky, maybe we had like one bar. But yeah, so just for you guys to know, and also within the area, right? Just after.
Yeah, relatively within the area,
Mhm.
it's a little bit spotty still.
Mhm.
You would have to travel a little bit of a distance closer to Kincardine or the opposite way. All right, so that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit that notification button. And as always, take trips, go on vacations, because before you know it,
The moment is gone. That's it.
thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.